going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be doing another video. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different, a little bit, not too much, but I will be giving you a little bit more insight in this video, giving you some more information to help you win your fight and or to better your chances of surviving a fight. Okay? Now, let's get into this now. Again, before we start, I always forget to say this. Like, subscribe, drop a follow, share this video with your friends to help boost this channel. Comment down below what you would like to see in future videos. And turn on post notifications so you don't miss another one of my videos. Here we go. So, in this video, we are going to be going over basic maneuvers. Basically to get you out of a tight situation, basically to get you moving forward. Now, in a fight, movement is key. If you are focusing basically just on throwing punches and laying damage, while that is not such a bad thing, can be also to your detriment, to where you can lose the fight pretty quick, okay? So if you know how to move around and also lay down damage and punches, you're set. You can win that fight easily. So, we're going to not only be going over movement, but we're going to be also getting a little bit more further into what we learned last video and the video before that. And, yeah, let's just hope it goes good. So, now, movement. What type of movement should we be looking for? So, you've got the dodge, move, duck, weave. You look like a spaz, right? I'm going to call that the spaz movements. But there's also a different type of movement. And that is footwork. Now, footwork's mainly used in boxing, but this is mixed martial arts, which means we're using all sorts of different fighting styles. So, footwork is going to be a big part. I'm not going to basically show you footwork, because footwork is very, very hard, and a lot of people have different ways of doing footwork, but I'm going to be basically telling you how to have good footwork, okay? So, a lot of people who start fighting, who start getting into this, make one mistake, and that is keeping their feet planted. What I mean is heels to the ground, toes to the ground, feet on the ground, solid, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to get on your tippy toes, okay? On your tippy toes. There you go. You're on your tippy toes. Now, I want you to rest a little bit onto the balls of your feet, okay? That is a type of stance you want to be in, okay? You don't want to be firmly planted. You don't want to be way up here, but you want to be on the balls of your feet. And the reason why I say this is because you can move around easier, you can get around the ring, the octagon, whatever you are fighting in, faster. Now, sometimes, when you are going in for a punch, you want to plant your feet, at least one foot. You want to plant it as you're throwing that punch, just so you have a little bit of stability. Because if you're doing this, and you go like this, it's awkward. Not only is it awkward, but sometimes if you do it fast enough, and you're in the heat of the moment, you can lose your balance, and we all know that it can miss. Okay, now, here is where it gets a little bit more serious, okay? Don't, and whatever you do, don't, okay? I'm going to tell you, it's very, very important. Don't move around too much, okay? If you're moving around the entire match, and I mean you're basically going in circles and circles, you're gonna run out of energy. Trust me, okay? You need to limit the amount of times that you're moving, okay? Now I'm not saying stay still for 10 seconds. Don't do that. You're gonna get absolutely beat the crap out of, okay? But I want you to practice moving back, moving. Make sure you're on your balls of your feet, okay? And you're just moving, okay? This will kind of get you used to being on the balls of your feet, and you know, kind of just move a little bit, you know. And then another thing is, you know, kind of walk back and forth. Move back and forth a little bit. Okay, don't do anything crazy. Don't mind my movements. I'm wearing currently cowboy boots, so probably not the best to be wearing while I'm making a video. But you know what? It's not like I'm running, okay? I'm just simply instructing. Anyways, now that we got that established, now if you just do that in repetition, trust me, you will get used to it. Now, if you want to get better at it, I recommend, okay, to make sure that you keep your feet in a good thing. Tie a string around your ankles, okay? Like, don't tie it separately in each ankle. No, bring it around your ankles, tie it separately, and about a good distance to where, you know, your feet are maybe a foot and a half apart. I don't exactly know the measurement, but a foot and a half. And get on the ball of your feet. And this will ensure not only are you on your toes, but that you're not, you know, one of the legs way out here and the other leg's way over there. Okay, we're not trying to do the splits here. But you keep your legs together. And it'll also ensure when you're throwing punches, you will be able to keep that distance together. So that when you take off the string, eventually, this will be all muscle memory. You will not need a string. You will know exactly where your feet are supposed to be, how they're supposed to move. And, you know, footwork is very, very important. Okay? No matter if you're Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, Kempo, it does not matter. Footwork is imperative. Now, to our next part of the lesson, we are going on to expound upon what we learned last week. Okay, last week I showed you basically how to survive round one. Round one is going to be the easiest round to survive. Okay, again, it's kind of one of them rounds of you're feeling out your opponent. Okay, you're seeing how they're blocking, you're seeing how they're moving, you're seeing how they're throwing, and you're feeling how they're hitting. But round two is when it starts getting into crunch time. Okay, I like to strive to end the fight within round 2 or 3. Okay, I don't really want to go a full 4 or 5 rounds if I have to. Okay, if I don't have to, I'm going to try and end it in 2 to 3 rounds, especially if it's an easy opponent. Okay, I don't want to go 4 rounds with, you know, a small guy. Okay, I want to be able to end that fight and be able to start training for my next one. Okay, so here is how we get you more prepared for round 2. Okay, we're not going to go into it a whole bunch. Kind of just going to explain a little bit, and then Monday or Tuesday we're going to definitely hit round 2 on the head. But as far as right now, here's what I would recommend. Okay, round 2, you are going to want to come out of the box a little aggressive. Okay, now I'm not saying go full on swinging like no tomorrow. No, I'm talking about come in, you know, move, boom, boom, boom. You know, nothing like, you know, okay, you're not trying to, okay, you're not trying to maul your opponent. You're trying to put down your opponent in the easiest way possible without overexerting yourself. Okay, again, don't overexert yourself in a fight unless it comes down to like the 5th round and, you know, no one's budging. You gotta go that extra mile. But we're only in round 2. And again, you want to try and end it, but you don't want to also run yourself completely empty on fuel just in case it goes further. Okay? So, you know, you're coming out of your corner, you into your fighting stance, you're moving, go boom, boom. Okay? Now, you may have noticed I went with a different combo. I went with the 2-1-2. Okay? So you go 2-1-2. 2-1-2. 2-1-2. Okay? I want you to practice that combo because this is where, okay, when we start getting into different combos is when you're going to get really confused. Trust me, I did when I first started. So we're going to take this slow. We're going to start this off with 1-1, 2-1-2. I messed up, my bad. Okay? Don't try and like full punch anything. Okay, I want you to just shadow box, get yourself fluent with the motion. Okay? Now, next week we're gonna be doing the more boom 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 one one boom. Boom 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 boom. Okay? We're not doing that this week. We are doing simpleness, okay? So master that little bit of combo, which I'll show you again. 1 1 boom. 2 1 boom. 2 1 2. 2 1 2. Practice that in repetition. Also practice what we learned in the previous videos. And you are on your track to being able to win a fight, and if you're doing this competitively, survive round 1 and get you kickstarted into round 2. But that's going to do it for this, guys. Remember to subscribe, like the video, comment down below what you would like to see in future videos, and always turn on post notifications so you don't miss another one of my videos. Anyways, guys, see ya!